Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and for today's video we're going to be making a real good soup. It's been extremely cold all week and everyone's dealing with a lot of cold weather, so there's nothing better than a good pot of soup. And today's soup is going to be chicken parmesan soup. And this particular recipe came from the Pioneer Woman's book, and we're looking forward to making it. Hopefully it's going to be a real good recipe. So let me go ahead and get started on it. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my pot and let it start heating up. Okay, while that's heating up, I'll show you my other ingredients. We have onions. We're going to put some minced garlic. We have some Italian seasoning. We've got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. We've got some red peppers and basil leaves. These will be going on top after it's finished cooking. We're going to be using 2 cups of ditalini pasta. Now, if you don't have ditalini, you can use any type pasta as long as it's a small pasta. This is what this one looks like right there. They're just little small pastas. And then we're going to be using 4 cups of chicken broth and 2 cups of water. We'll also be using salt and pepper to taste. We're going to be using some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and then, of course, the main ingredient, we've got I think this is about 3 cups of chicken. You can use rotisserie chicken or any type of chicken you want that's already pre-cooked. This is some baked chicken that Marie and I had yesterday, and we saved 3 cups of it, and I shredded it up for this particular soup. Okay, hopefully this is starting to get warmed up. I'm going to go ahead and add the onion. This is 1 small onion that's been diced up. Just add that right in there to it. And then I'm going to put some minced garlic. And I'm going to put about 3 spoonsful of minced garlic in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the Italian seasoning to it. And we'll start to stir this up. Now, the original recipe calls for a bay leaf, but we don't particularly care for bay leaves that much, so we're not going to add the bay leaf to it. I'm going to leave that one out, but you can add that to yours if you would like. Okay. When you start stirring that up, it really has a lot of good smell to it. I love smelling Italian seasonings. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to let this saute for about probably 4 minutes before I go to my next step. Okay, now this is starting to look like it's sauteed good, and it is really smelling wonderful. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this soup don't take that long to prepare it, so it's a pretty easy recipe. I'm going to go ahead now and add in my tomatoes, and this is 2 cans of diced tomatoes. You can use any type that you want to. What I'm using here is the diced tomatoes that has basil, garlic, and oregano already in it. And this is the type diced tomatoes that Marie and I, we prefer these, and we always buy this particular one if we can. Okay, so there's 2 cans. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken broth to it, and this is 4 cups of chicken broth. And I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of water. Okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to give this a good stir, mix it all together. I'm going to turn my heat up toward high, and I want this to come up to a boil. And as soon as it comes to a boil, then I'll add my other ingredients into it. Okay, it took a few minutes for this to come up to a boil. I am using an electric countertop burner, and they seem to take longer to heat up, but this is a big pot of soup, but it is boiling now. Next step, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of ditalini noodles, or pasta rather, to it. And let me stir this in real good. While this was coming up to a boil, I walked in there and talked to Marie for a minute. She said it sure was smelling good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let this come back up to a boil, and as soon as it comes back up to a boil, I'll set my timer for approximately 8 to 10 minutes and let this pasta continue to cook. And as soon as it gets done, I'll be back with you. I tell you, this soup sure does smell good. Those noodles are almost done there, and I think the timer, it's fixing to go off here in just a few seconds. That really looks good. Okay. Let me turn this timer off. Okay, my next step, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken to it. Now this chicken had been in the refrigerator overnight, so it is a little cold, but I'm going to go ahead and add it in there. It's already been cooked, so all it's got to do is warm up. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and pepper to it, and this is just a little bit. It's probably a half a teaspoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of pepper. And then I'm going to add just a half a cup of Parmesan cheese to it right now. Okay. Let me stir this all in. Okay, that really does look good right there. I can't wait to get a bowl of this. That's going to be delicious. Okay, next I'll go ahead and turn the heat completely off. This electric burner does take a little while to cool down, but we'll go ahead and let it turn off. And I'm going to go ahead and get us a little bowl full out right quick. I can't believe how good it looks. This is going to be some really delicious soup. Okay, there's me a bowl. And there's Maria bow. And I'm going to add just a little bit of Parmesan. No, this is mozzarella. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of mozzarella cheese to the top of it. Okay, let that melt for just about a minute. And then I'm going to add some crushed red peppers to it. Not many, because I don't want it to be too hot. Okay. And just a little bit of the basil. Okay, let me get me a spoon and we'll give this a taste test here in about 1 minute. Okay everyone, I know this is going to really be hot, but let me do a little quick taste test on it. Very hot. Oh, that is delicious. I love all that Italian seasoning in it. Let me get some of the mozzarella cheese this time, because I love cheese also. It's a little bit hot. I need to let it cool for about another 2 or 3 minutes before I actually eat it, but this is delicious. Two thumbs up on that. That is good. If you like the Italian flavor to your soups, this is really delicious. And I know Marie's going to love this because we both love Italian food. Very delicious. Okay, I'll go ahead and close this video out for now. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. And if you made something like this before, leave in the comments. Let us know what you did and how you liked it. But everyone have a great day. We will see you on our next video. And as Marie would say, do what you love and love what you do. And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here